Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Massis-32210 and I'm coming back. Got some more videos planned. Just been kind of slow on this channel. That's because I've been on my second channel, Massis-outdoors. Y'all ought to come back out. It's literally the word capital M, Massis. Put the little dash right dead next to it. Outdoors. Come check me out. I'm building an off-grid cabin on my other channel. We're going fully off-grid. Got solar, got a little bit of everything else going on. Rain, water, catchment type deals. A little bit of everything, but I don't want to give it away. Why don't you go check it out on that channel. Go ahead and sub if you're watching this, so that way I can get you over to my second channel. You can kind of see what else I'm doing, why I haven't really posted nothing here. Now what I got today is actually, it's something I bought for the second channel, but I want to do an unboxing today right here on this channel. And what we got is a Sportsman 1000 watt. It's like a generator, a little suitcase generator, inverter type deal. It's got supposed to have a little 10 amp 12 volt DC plug right on the front, so for charging batteries. But even though I've got some kind of solar going on right now, it's not the actual solar setup. I have two 100 watt panels, and I've actually got two more that should be here tomorrow my time, probably in a couple days for y'all. So I'll end up having 400 watts of solar, and I'm hoping to have a bank of around 8 batteries in the end. So I want to push some serious watt amp hours. So why don't we do this right now? Why don't I put you on the tripod? Let me go ahead and let's unbox this thing. Only thing I've done is cut the very top of the box open, but there's a little cardboard flap. I didn't dare open it anymore because I want to show you guys what is in here. We can kind of gas it up, oil it, all the good stuff. Check it out together. Alright guys, as I've said, this is exactly how I got this. And you can kind of see this is exactly how they shipped it to me. It is CARB approved. So being that is any states with like California that have super high emissions, that is going to be good. It's supposed to be real I guess environmental friendly. So why don't I climb here on the back side of this? I've got this thing set on a little table. Got the first part out. Let me not get caught on this piece of wood. I think y'all can see what's going on right there. I don't think I need to adjust the camera. So, the inner box looks cool so far. Well, alright. Get rid of that. So far, y'all can exactly see what I'm seeing, and I'm kind of looking at it upside down. This is exactly what I've seen through eBay. I did a lot of research on this. I've been studying this this type of inverter style generator for actually a while, and the reason I've been studying it is not only to see how reliable it is, price point. There's probably about 100 different vendors selling this exact one, anywhere from I paid $165 all the way up to $400 for the same exact model. Nothing different. This is supposed to be a pure sine wave inverter, supply generator, etc. And let's go ahead and open it. What is an unboxing without actually getting to see what's actually in it? What I won't, well, I guess I'll just peel off everything and kind of let you see what we got. First thing we got, owner's manual. Kind of already pre-read some of this. Now what it looks like is I have a screwdriver and a spark plug wrench and the cord itself. Got the little clamps and a special T-style plug for the battery charging. First looks, screwdriver doesn't actually look that cheap. It actually looks kind of decent. So, well, that's pretty good that they actually supply one now. I think the part all of us have been waiting for. This thing is actually very lightweight. The best part of it all. And of course you smell that brand new plasticky smell. Of course. Now let's see. It's 1,000 watts. What do you call it? 1,000 watts. That's the yeah, I'm tired. 1,000 watts maximum, which means it'll take a surge up to 1,000 watts. It's 800 running watts. And you know what? Give me a second, guys. Let me pick y'all up off this tripod and I'll actually walk you. We'll get a little closer in. Alright guys, y'all kind of get to see exactly what I'm saying. The side definitely feels a little plasticky, kind of thin. I noticed there's a screw right here for some kind of little cover. Alright, little tag just saying this is not even a full gallon. It's 0.55. It says gallons, but I'm pretty well sure that's, or 0.55 of a gallon. 7.5 ounces of 10W30. Looks good so far. Let's see if they have, nah. Wish they would have had some kind of cord to connect these so that way you couldn't lose your cap. It does have one big heck of a type of a filter to catch little debris, which I'm guessing is going to be pretty good. We'll just go ahead and put that there. Let's see what else we got. Here we go again. Must add oil. Do not overfill. 7.5 ounces. 7.5 ounces. I'm sorry, guys, of oil. I've heard a lot of people with these actually locking the motor up, hydro locking them by adding too much oil. So pretty well sure it's better to measure it out. Looks like we have an on and off. So there's the engine on and off. Pull starter. So we got choke and run. There's the choke itself. Looks like a priming bulb of sorts. Before we add the oil, let's see what we got here on the front. Alright, we got the economy mode, which I like. That's what kind of dies down the horsepower. Kind of brings it down so that way it runs at a lower idle. We got all three of your lights. It's got a low oil. We got a low oil light, so that'll kind of alert you overload. And if it's output, it's going to be a green, and these two are going to be red. 12 volt. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 12 volt 4 amp charging output. We got a direct ground right here on the front. Built-in circuit breaker. And see, this is something different from what. And that's the only thing I kind of hate about buying stuff from China. It told me this was going to be a dual 110 plug. This says AC 120 volts. So it's kind of a bummer, but it's 125 volt 15 amp receptacle. Again, made in China. So it's not that big of a deal to me. At least we have that. I guess the second thing would be, why don't I, let's see, actually before I even start cracking open this side, let's see, we got rated speed 5,000 RPMs, frequency is at 60 Hertz. Anything else I need to know? It's single phase, which of course I would have known. AC 120 volts. Maximum output is 1 kilowatt. Rated output 0.8. So a hair less than 1 kilowatt. So I guess what I need to do is let's go ahead and put some oil in this and gas it up. Then let's crank it up. Maybe we'll plug some stuff and see what it can actually run. Alright. So the screws aren't the style that it's going to be easy not to lose. I would have hoped there was some kind of backer on them, something. So I don't know if y'all seen the kind I'm talking about. When they're when they're fully loose, they have something that keeps them from coming off the plastic itself. No big deal, because we shouldn't have to continuously remove this thing. And let me see if I can actually move y'all guys over here. Want to make sure y'all can get the same good view. Alright. Now we have a bottle of oil from I just picked up at O'Reilly's, 10W30. Since they would call, I have to reread the instructions just to make sure myself. But we're only going to run this for so long, and we're going to use this for break-in oil. Then I'll go to something a little bit better. Just looking at the differences, it's got emissions compliances. All the components seem kind of plastic in here. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be an air filter. Oh, all right. Why not? If you're not sure what it is, nope. Yep, just a sponge type air filter. Still, for the value, I'm not gonna complain. It doesn't look that bad. So we'll close that right up and make sure we snug it up too as well. Being that this is going to be used on my other channel out in the woods, so we just got to watch it for dust and so on. Alright, let's remove the oil fill cap. Cute little dipstick. There was, of course, oil in here. Looks like when they tried it out. Now, I don't have a way to precisely to measure 7.5. So what I'm going to do is be very careful. Alright. We're going to fill this up so much, then I'll check it with the dipstick. Whoa. We got something in here. Looks like there was a hornet. Or a wasp. Wow. Living in the country. I just put this tube on this bottle of oil. So, let me just take care of that because I don't feel like getting stung today. I guess that's what I get moving from the city out to the country. And this is not my permanent home. My home, thank God, is I just had a sales or a contract for sale. So if everything goes right, I'll be moving into my own brand new shop. And we will continue doing fun projects as we've always done on my channel. So we put this on. I always screw them down. And yep, still have nothing on the dipstick. Let's add a little bit more. And we will continue on. I figure let me fill this up with you guys. Now the question is going to be, I need to read the instructions on exactly how I drain this oil, because in the end I want to make sure that it's going to be easy to drain, and I'm hoping that this isn't a difficult way of easy way to fill it, hard way to drain it. So I don't like that it's kind of hard to get the thread started on this. Yes, I screw mine down. Some people just put it in there and check. I'd rather have it go all the way down to a slower level. And it looks like it has the right amount of oil. But before I fully start this, I will read the manual. I have it to the first set of lines. Again, with everything I read as far as reviews, that seems to be the biggest problem that I've seen with this unit. Actually, let me see if pushing this hose off to the side. But I'm sorry, from what I've seen, the biggest problem is overfilling these with oil, creates a situation where it sucks oil back through the intake, I believe. And somehow, however these are created, I'm not sure. I mean, the overall brand itself had phenomenal ratings. Alright, so we're going to shorten up my little miniature tripod. I'm sorry guys. Let's zoom y'all back down. Whoa. Alright, now y'all are kind of zoomed back down without falling over. So, nothing like a nice rickety table. We will take this little warning label off, and what I'm looking at, what it is, there's like a built-in vent. I like that. Alright, time for some fuel. Nice ventilated area. This is supposed to be the perfect camping generator for electronics. From what I understand, one of the biggest things I'm going to run with this at camp. Probably the only thing being that my camp is in North Florida. We are gonna basically only run a window AC with it. Everything else I will do. Everything else I'll basically do right off the solar. All right, give me one second, guys. Let me double check the instructions. I'll put the side cover on, and I will start it first with you guys. All right, guys. I added like a couple squirts. The instructions themselves say fill the oil till almost overfilled. So a couple more squirts. Now it also has right on the top, right next to the priming bulb, it says prime it until the bulb is full of fuel. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Priming bulb. Wow, I don't know how many, nope, there's no fuel shut off, which normally I'd rather see a fuel shut off. Actually, I take that back. The side underneath the pull starter, the on and off, was for the fuel. So I take that back. Actually, I was wrong. Maybe I should have looked at the instructions fully. Well, furthermore, my main thing is basically generator. So let's see what we got. Whoa, let's hold it a little bit more steady. It's on a rickety table. Oh, forgot to put the choke on. Alright, that was my fault. There is an off and on the front. This thing is super duper quiet. Wow, I'm actually kind of impressed. The economy mode is off. So economy mode is off. Right here, this off and on is for the generator. Matter of fact, let me lower you guys. This one right here, that's the fuel on and off. Now, a lot of people have said that they have problems with these smoking. I don't have any signs of smoking. But a generator is only good if it can power something. So what I'm thinking is, let me go grab a couple of tools I know I'll use over at camp. Let's try a circular saw, palm sander. Actually, this thing is so quiet. I wonder if, why don't I just, let me go grab some tools and we'll plug them up and try them out. Well, alright, this thing is actually so amazing. To me, I don't know how it is on the microphone. For me, it is super quiet. Like, I could be in the woods and I don't think you would even detect me until you walk up on my camp. So, why don't we try simple drill. I went ahead and put it in economy mode. Economy mode is even super quieter. Basic tool. I don't know if it tells me, doesn't exactly tell me how many watts this is. It's an older drill, it's heavy duty, still super quiet. No, let's go to something that uses maybe a little bit more power. I'm not exactly sure. Can't complain again. So far this unit has actually been pretty amazing, but I got something that requires a lot more power than that. Alright, so circular saw in economy mode killed it. Let's turn it back on. Let's unplug it. Alright, sorry guys, I had to take that phone call. So, it seems like in economy mode or non-economy mode, it will not run a circular saw. Well, that's fine. If it won't run the circular saw, I'm almost pretty well sure it's not going to end up running my window AC. Kind of bummed about that, but I do have a 5500 watt generator. So, hell, I'll just end up taking that out to camp later on when I need it. But since I've got this thing out, I think it's actually going to rain. I'm not going to do it. Well, so far, it's not bad. Another good reason for this is I can run my battery charger off of this. My battery charger, in case of rainy, wet days, low cloud coverage, where my solar bank is getting too low, I could always crank this up. Instead of using the charger right on the front, what I can end up doing is just plugging up my regular charger and running it from that through the cabin and just through extension cord through the window or something. Or actually, I'm thinking about putting a backfeed plug from the outside, so I can energize a couple of plugs inside just to run like the battery charger. And I could actually turn around, use the battery charger to charge the solar bank any time of the day, even if I'm not pulling in 400 watts of power, and just charge it through a battery charger. So one way or another, I'll figure this out. But guys, as always, I want to thank you for watching one of my videos. I appreciate you guys, all y'all that subscribed. Believe I'm up to 43 or 4,500 subs. Thank you to every one of you guys, and like I said, check me out on my other channel. You'd be kind of surprised some of the projects I've been doing there. That's where I've kind of been busy for probably almost a year now. I've actually been on this cabin total about almost a year, maybe a couple more months will be a year. I did a lot of stuff in the backgrounds before I ever started that channel and started filming. So I would really appreciate you guys coming over there and checking me out. That's a capital M Massis, and right after the word Massis, put just a dash and outdoors. Guys, as always, please rate, comment, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Thank you, guys.